All right, let's add a method here to retrieve a single course from our database, okay? So in our instructor course controller, we're just going to go with public function show. That will take the course hash ID, which will be resolved to the actual course record. And here we just need to do return course resource make, and we pass the course that we want to access in the front end. So let's head over and create an endpoint for that in our routes. So route get. Normally we would say courses and the course and say show. But because I want to keep my route relatively short, I'm going to just abbreviate courses with a C when it's long and has or requires a route parameter. All right. So when you see anything with /C, that's just a short form for course. Again, you can change that on your own if you want, but I just prefer to keep it short like this for the sake of this course. So by doing that, if I return to Postman and I try to retrieve that course with the endpoint, remember we are now in the get single course endpoint, and I say send that request, then we return or we get that specific course record. Let's go and add a few more fields to this course. So in the course field here, I want to add the level, which we don't have right now. So this level. I want to add the author if the author is eager loaded in the course or in the request. So let's say this merge when, and we'll talk about that in a minute again. This relation loaded author. Then in this case, I want to append the author of that course, and I'll just get the ID, which will be this author hash ID. I'll just get the name, which is this author name. By doing this, if I come here and I send this request, we still then see the author, because what we're saying here is only include the author to the response when it is eager loaded. But if you look at our controller, we are not loading that author. So if we come here and we say load author and come back to the front end, send that request, we now have the author being appended to the response. We're also going to do that for the category and subcategories, which I'm just going to copy over. So if the category is merged or is loaded in the request, then we want to have both the category and subcategories added in the response. It's exactly what we are saying here. So in this case, we can add category. And over here, if we run that, we now have the category and subcategories. But if we go and remove the eager loading and run this, we do not have that information.